shiny face. Hello, my besties. I am going to read the Zodiac Academy. Darcy's love interest might be the teacher. I might be onto something with that. What? These are nymphs? So, first book, I'm gonna rate it 3 stars. Karma is a bitch, and today her name is Tori Vega. Oh my goodness me. Fuck them boys. Fuck all of them. All 4 of them. I hate them. 4 stars for this one. 4 stars. No, you guys would have told me that, right? I hate bully romances. I hate it. The things that they did to me. The things that they did to me. The vibes of tonight are as follows. I also had this face mask on, so great Friday night. Woo-woo. I don't really know how much I can talk with this mask. I think a lot. I'm gonna try to use it as long as possible. I'm gonna try to sleep with it. Stay tuned. Anyway, I'm gonna start Zodiac book 4, and I'm so excited, y'all. Shadow Princess. I could not be more excited. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm excited. Can you tell how excited I am? Yeah. Love that they are phoenixes. There hasn't been a phoenix order in over thousands of years, and they are phoenixes. They like rose from the ashes. Yes, I love the representation of that. I love the vibes of that. I love everything, and I love that they're the most powerful, as they deserve. Also, I love this quote. Darius basically was like, if she wanted us to hate each other, I just have to play my part in it because I couldn't keep away from her. That much was becoming abundantly clear, so I'd have to keep being her villain. Like, he'll be the villain just so he could stay close to her. Can't scream right now, but just imagine me screaming. Anyway, I love that they're phoenixes. I can't wait for them to absolutely destroy everyone. Suck my dick. Whatever you've heard about me, times it by 1,000,000, and if you think it's bad, make it worse. That's gonna be the Vega twins soon. Good morrow, world. Another day, another life to be lived. I have just made some oatmeal. Look at that. Some oatmeal with blueberries, and I'm going to continue reading, finally, Zodiac Academy, because I did fall asleep last night, the night before. I don't even know when I last talked to you. I fell asleep. I fell asleep is the point. And now I'm going to continue reading. All I know so far is that the darkness is inside them. That's it. Oh, and they're phoenixes. Yeah, that wraps up my knowledge. Geraldine and Max is the most unexpected thing fucking ever. And I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. Ask me why, I don't know, but I am here for it. There are currently so many couples that I think are going to be together. Now apparently Xavier and Sophia. Like, I'm thinking Xavier and Sophia, Geraldine and Max, which I'm loving them, by the way. I'm loving the way Max is running after her like a little puppy, and she's just shutting him down every step of the way. Eating that up, okay? And then, oh, those are the only 2 couples. Well, and then obviously Blue Lands, the loves of my life, and then Tori and fucking Darius that are frustrating me like no other. Y'all, can they just kiss? Just like once. Like, this is the most frustrating slow burn to ever slow burn in the history of slow burns, and it's the most like annoying, infuriating not love triangle, also love triangle. I'll get to that. The most infuriating enemies to lovers of all time, because when are they actually going to become lovers? It's just been enemies back to back to back. Also, why is this Caleb thing still going? Why is Tori still with Caleb? Like, is this a love triangle with Darius? Like, I don't think I've ever been this frustrated, and yet I'm not inclined to stop reading this at all, but I'm so frustrated. Aw, Orion goes, she's so everything. Does she know how everything she is? At least they're keeping me sane. Like, at least they are keeping me going. That is the only reason why I'm able to keep going right now, because Tori and Darius, their scenes are everything to me. But I'm so frustrated. It's reminding me of like when I would watch novellas. Like Rebelde is one of my favorite novellas of all time, okay? And I would be like loving Mia and Miguel and Roberta and Diego and like just absolutely shipping them, but they would never be together. Like, they would always be so close to being together and then just leave you hanging. And I was left hanging, man. I ate it up. I watched that whole thing. I watched all 400 episodes. So that's what's happening to me with this. Like, I'm so frustrated, but I just need to keep going. I love them so much, but I'm so mad. Who's the Shadow Princess? We'll ponder that. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Literally, she goes into his room to ask for Stardust, and he's like wanting to apologize so bad to her, and he's like, I didn't mean like anything that was happening. He wants to say that, and yet he doesn't fucking say it. And she's like, say what? Like, just say it. Say what? And he won't say it. And then she runs away, and he follows her, and he's like, let's talk. Like, I didn't mean any of this. And she's like, you never mean any of the things you say to me, do you? But you still keep doing them. So he goes, that's it. You're just going to run away from me. Just going right back to ignoring me. And she goes, and you're going right back to tormenting me and making my life miserable, right? And locks the door in his face, and he slams on it and goes, Roxy. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going through it. I'm going so through it right now. I don't know if I could do this. I really don't. Caleb literally takes Darcy on a date and takes her to the most horrible date ever that is so not her. She's a vegetarian, and he literally took her to like sushi place to eat fish and meats and stuff. And she hates anything like too loud and obnoxious, and she doesn't want to embarrass herself. And he took her to a karaoke bar, okay? And then he comes to tell Darius how it went, and obviously Tori had a horrible time. And Caleb's like, I don't know how it went wrong. And literally, Darius goes, for one thing, Roxy doesn't eat fish or meat or any of that pretentious shit that comes in those tiny little squares. So I'm betting she thought sushi was fucking disgusting. And she doesn't really strike me as the type to enjoy applauding idiots for making fools of themselves. Or as a girl who likes to getting up on stage and being gawked at while she does the best renditions of some power ballad. And then Caleb goes, I was trying to take her out of her comfort zone. And he says, that's so far out of her comfort zone, I'd imagine she didn't even stay for an hour, which she didn't. And then when Caleb's like, where would you have taken her if you would have taken her on a date? This man goes, I take her over to Claremont Park on the west side of town. I take her there because they've got the best burritos trucks in town parked up by the main gates every Saturday night, and she practically has an orgasm every time she eats Mexican food. After we ate, I take her to Everland Street parking lot just as it was getting dark. Every Saturday there's a bike meetup in the lot and street races to win bikes. So I take her to that, and after she beat every fucker there and won their bikes from them, I take her to the Blue Lake. They stock 50 different types of tequila and have over hundreds tequila cocktails on the menu. Plus, she loves good music and dancing. The most perfect date for her ever. I'm so frustrated! My God! I've never been so frustrated in my entire life. Like, they are not just enemies to lovers, they are not just slow burn, they are the most slow burns of the slow burns and the most enemies to lovers. This feels like I'm watching a soap opera all over again, and I don't know how much more of this I can take. They haven't even kissed. They haven't barely even hugged. I'm on book 4, and look how huge this book is. Look how huge these books are. And this is 700 pages. Don't worry, Father will kill them before that day ever comes. Why do you think I work so hard to keep them beneath us? This man's literally sitting here bullying the shit out of them, being so mean to them, doing everything in his power to keep them like down because he doesn't want his father to ever kill them, to protect them. I'm so frustrated. I don't know if I'm gonna survive this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, book 1, 2, and 3, I was there. I was good. Book 4, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I could take this anymore. Like, I'm just so frustrated. You know when it gets so close to something happening and then it just doesn't, and you're just left there hanging? Like, I feel like I've been blue-balled this entire series. Emotionally blue-balled. And physically. I will say, I really love the heirs. Like, we were a force of nature individually. Together, our power was cataclysmic. And they're like telling each other all their secrets and stuff like that. I absolutely love that. I love them together. I love the found family. And I love Sophia, Darcy, Geraldine, and Tori, and the fact that they're all dressing up for Halloween and like they're getting ready together. And Sophia is like dressed as a lioness, and like she's sending a picture to Xavier, even though she doesn't know it's Xavier, Philip. And then Darcy is dressed as Count Dracula, obviously for Orion. And then what is Tori? Oh my God, Tori's a Pegasus. I forgot about that. And then Geraldine is like a mermaid. And that is just so fucking cute. I like love seeing the found family, love seeing them dress up. Like, those are the parts of the books that are making me continue, because other than that, I've never been so frustrated in my life. Like, I've never hated something so much and loved it so deeply before. The heirs are dressed up each as an element of their house. Like, they're dressed as air, water, fire, and earth. I fucking love that. Also, if Caleb doesn't get the fuck away from Tori immediately, I'm going to have to sue. Because why is this still happening? I love this exchange between Orion and Darcy. He goes, I'm guessing you're a vampire, but I don't see what the cape has to do with it. She says, I'm Count Dracula. And he says, who? She goes, the most famous vampire ever. And he goes, Makino's the devious? And she's like, what? I love their dynamic so much. They're the thing that's like keeping me living. Their relationship is keeping me sane. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What is happening? Because they're having a moment, everything's great, And you're telling me that Seth just saw all of that. And you're telling me that not only will this man get fired for being with her, but he could go to prison for manipulating her. I didn't think he could go to prison. I didn't think it was that deep. I thought he would just get fired and then like FaZe wouldn't talk to him anymore. But he could go to prison? If this man goes to prison, oh my God. The one thing that was keeping me sane, and you took it away. You took it away. The one thing that was keeping me okay, you just... No, yeah, I'm gonna kill myself. I hate Seth more than I've ever hated any human being that is not a human being and is actually just paper. Ever. Tori and Darius just had the best fucking time ever, okay? He took her flying on his back. He's not supposed to put anybody on his back because he's a dragon and dragons don't do that. He took her flying on his back and then took her to his room and they literally slept together, just slept because of course nothing more can happen because they hate me. And they were just in the pool and literally he like dove down with her. They had the best night ever. And now of course things are gonna be ruined. They're going to wake up the next day and things are going to be ruined because I can never have nice things. Spice is happening. Spice is happening between the couple I've been waiting for the longest time. Tori and Darius, this is not a drill. This is not a drill. Everyone, let's cheer. Tori and Darius are doing the damn thing. And I don't think I've ever been so happy for people that are not real in my entire life. I want to dance. Should we dance? Should we celebrate? Are we celebrating too soon? We might be. But honestly, we deserve this. We deserve this. We really do. Yeah. We deserve this. We've been through so much. We deserve this. I'm so happy. Nothing can bring me down. This doesn't change anything, she says. Thank fuck for that, he says. This doesn't change anything. Seth just turned Darcy into a bunny. Like tails, whiskers, paws, the whole thing. And she can't turn it back. And she literally told Diego, like, could you please call Professor Orion? And Diego's like, he's not even gonna show up. Within 5 seconds of him typing an email, Orion shows up immediately to help her. I love this man so fucking much. I love this man. I love this man. If anything happens to Darius or Orion, to Tori or Darcy, I will be suing. Also, I just made myself a Sammy. Turkey. That's neither here nor there, but just, you know, speaking of rabbits, no. So the Shadow Princess is apparently Orion's sister. So is she alive? Kara? I'm guessing she's alive. Is she bad though? I don't really know. Also, Darcy and Tori just spun the stories and they did magazine articles dressed in like beautiful lingerie and Tori like almost kissing guys and Darcy talking to random birds, and I love it so much. And you know who's really mad? Darius. Darius is so mad. He wants every picture deleted from the internet. So why don't you guys just like stop this nonsense? How about that? How about you stop this nonsense? My jaw is on the fucking floor. So you're telling me that it's Caleb and Seth? How did I not see that? How did that not even... Like, it crossed my mind for 1 second when they talked about the fact that they kissed once, but I didn't even, like, entertain that idea. And now you're telling me that it's for... So... I love this. So the couples are Tori and Darius, Darcy and Lance, Seth and Caleb, Max and Geraldine, Sophia and Xavier. Those are the ones I know. And those are the ones I'm pretty sure of. At least the ones my romance brain can like pick up crumbs from and see happening. If not, if all these couples, if every single one of these couples don't end up together, I'll be rating this series 1 star. Guys, I'm about to finish book 4. I'm so excited. I think I only have like an hour and a half left. So I'm very excited. We'll be finishing it tonight.
So here we go. It's only 10, so we can finish before going to bed, you know? Ah, what an exciting time to be alive. A couple fucking thoughts, y'all. First of all, Tori is getting like taken by the darkness, like she keeps fucking with the shadows. And Darius literally says, "Can you do me a favor? The next time you want to drown in them, tell me about it." And she says, "Why?" And he goes, "Because if you're going to drown in them, then I'm going to drown with you." I love them so much. Lance literally decorated an entire tree for Blue. He like decorated a weeping willow with ice and like snow, and he put Blue everywhere, and he put a like blankets and a table for them to eat and be together. And Lance and Darius have made up, and everything is just looking so good, and I'm so happy. Besides the fact that Tori and Darcy haven't made up yet, but at least Lance and Darius have, so things are looking up. I'm gonna hope that soon Seth stops bothering them, and I'm gonna hope Tori and Darcy make up soon. That's one way for Tori to find out, y'all. Lance just tried to kiss her because he thought she was Darcy. Most concerning, but also hilarious. Out of all the ways for her to find out, that's not how I expected, but I'm happy she knows, and now I feel like Darius is gonna know soon, and Darcy and Tori have made up, and things, like I said, things are looking up, and that makes me really happy because I was scared. I was scared. I was shaking in my boots, but now I feel better. I feel hopeful. I'm reading the Christmas scenes, and why do I feel so emotional? Like everyone came to the castle, all the heirs, and Geraldine, and Tori, and Darcy, and I'm just like so emotional about all of them being in the castle, and all of them being together, and Orion's there, and they're being all so nice to each other. Like, this is what I want. This is all I want. This isn't gonna last. This isn't gonna last because I can never have happiness. But you know what? I will say Seth was amazing. He let Darcy and Orion walk through the arch together so they could have a little like peck on the cheek. And I don't know, that just made me so happy. I just feel so happy. I just want this to happen all the time. Like I want them to be this happy all the time. I just read a scene involving a throne. Many not very royal things were done in said throne, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed every second of it. I might have enjoyed it more than they enjoyed it. That sounds weird. That might have been way too much information. But oh my god, that's probably one of my favorite scenes I've ever read. I only have literally 1 hour left of this book, and I just had my favorite scene of all time. I have to believe it can only go downhill from here. You guys, they're gonna have a snowball fight. They're gonna have a snowball fight, and literally Tori comes in to Darcy and Orion's bed and starts telling her that she slept with Darius last night, and Orion literally lip reads the whole thing, and he's like gossiping with them like little teenagers, and I love this so much. I love this so much. I don't think I've been this happy since the start of my Zodiac Academy journey. Like, I'm at my peak right now. I'm at my peak. Of course. They were just having their fun little snowball fight. Xavier got to change into a Pegasus. Everybody was having so much fun wrestling. There was a snowman. Caleb was the snowman. Darius and him were on good terms. Everybody was great. And now there are nymphs in the castle. Because say it with me now, Larry can never have nice things. I am reading the end of book 4, and you guys have to read it with me because shit is going fucking crazy. I have no idea where this is going, but I'm very excited to see. Like, I have no words. I only have 40 minutes left, and I have no words. Okay, let's do this, guys. Let's read the ending together. The nymphs are attacking, and everything's going to shit. I'm not going to lie. But I think they're gonna do their phoenix. They're about to do their big one. Oh my god, Tori and Darcy are destroying all the nymphs. I have a feeling Lionel is behind their parents' death. And I have a feeling he's behind the nymphs coming in too. Phoenixes. Oh no, now everybody knows that they're phoenixes. I'm taking the Vegas somewhere safe, Orion announced. You are duty bound to my son, Lionel said. Darius folded his arms, giving Orion a small nod. Oh my god. Okay, so I think the heirs and the Vegas are gonna come together against Lionel. Finally, an alliance. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna read a little bit more and then I'll be back for you guys. God, where are they?
What's happening? I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I'm so nervous. Divine moment. His mate? What is happening? Who's his mate? If it's not Tori. Oh my god. Elysian mates? No. I'm gonna be so fucking happy. Yes. My god, yes. My god, yes. Yes. But also, what do you mean? Because that means they're not going to Orion and Darcy? What is happening? No. No, she's not doing this. No, she's not doing this. Everything's going so well. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way she's doing this. There's no way. You take that back right now. You bitch. What is happening? No. No. What do you mean they won't get another chance? If I'm right about this, we won't get another chance. We'll be star-crossed, bound to be alone forever. We'll never find love with another. We're meant to be together. It's fate. No. She's not doing this right now. I need a second.
12 seconds later.
I'm giving you my heart. If you give me yours in return, I'll spend every moment of our lives proving to you that I can be worthy of it. And she says it's too late. What do you mean it's too... What do you mean it's too late? You guys have both done so many fucked up things to each other, and now is actually the time that you could start over, and you're saying no? And if they're star-crossed, that means they can never be with anyone. They're just gonna be alone forever, both of them. Can you undo this? Like, no. Please just be mine, Tori. I'd rather be alone. No. No, this isn't happening. This isn't happening. At least Lance got his sister out, because I swear, if one more thing was gonna go wrong, oh my god, I hate this so much. I hate this so fucking much. For those of you keeping score at home, things are getting worse. What is happening? No fucking way. Things are literally getting worse. What is happening? What? No. No. What? 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 It's like things were bad, and then things got worse. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? That can't be real, right? Like, that has to be fake. That's not real. That's not real. That's not real. I have to start. That's not real. That's fake. I do not believe that. There's no fucking way that just happened. There's no fucking way. There's no way. No, like, I can't read the next book yet. Like, I can't. I need a break. I need a break. I need to read, like, 3 randomly just... I need a break. Spare me. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What just happened? What the fuck just happened? There's no way he just died, right? There's no way. You made the last few moments. You made the last few months the happiest of my life, Darcy Vega. I'm sorry for being an asshole when we first met. Biggest regret of my life. What? You don't need me, beautiful. I was always a shitty teacher. I don't even want to talk. What the fuck? I want to go to sleep. I hate everyone who recommended me to read this series. I want you guys to all know that you've caused me physical and emotional pain. I am rating this book 5 stars, but I'm pausing for right now. Like, I need to sleep, and I need to, this whole weekend, for maybe a whole weekend, I'm just gonna read, like, random cowboy yeehaw, or demons, or short stories. I don't know, something fun and fluffy and quick and spicy. That's all I'm gonna read. And then I'll get back to this on Monday, because I can't right now. I can't right now. 5 stars for Shadow Princess. I can't give it anything less, but I don't even want to talk to you right now. I'm mad. Okay. I've gathered myself. I am less angry. No, I'm still just as fucking angry. Fuck that. But I am better to talk now. I have finished Shadow Princess. I'm rating it 5 stars. I have no other thoughts besides the fact that it is a 5-star, but everything that could have possibly gone wrong went wrong. Tori and Darius, who fucking knows what the fuck just happened? Why she said no is beyond me. I'm so mad, and now I guess they're star-crossed, which means they just have to be alone forever. Don't even know if that can be undone. Then Lance and Darcy got his sister out of the shadows. I was so fucking happy. It wasn't even a second sister. It was just the shadows, and then it killed Lance. Yeah, that's right. Lance is dead. Lance is no more. The only character that literally had you from the very beginning just killed him. They just killed him. They just killed him. I have to believe that that's not what happens. I have to believe that he comes back, because there's no way. Like, if you're telling me that you want me to ship Darcy with someone else, there's no fucking way. Like, that just doesn't. I'm not gonna be doing that, okay? I will be reading book 5 immediately. I know I said I was gonna take a break. I lied. I lied. I am a liar, because I'm gonna sleep this tears, this pain. I'm gonna sleep it off, and tomorrow I'm gonna start book 5, because I have to make sure this man's alive. I have to make sure this man's alive, because if this man's not alive, I will kill myself with him. I'm just in so much pain. I don't even want to talk. I rated it 5 stars, just so you know. I just woke up. The events of last night still deeply engraved in my memory, and I have to read Cursed Fates. I have to. I was gonna take a break, y'all, because I'm in so much pain, and I'm so mad. Like, I'm so fucking mad, and I'm so sad at the series, and I went to sleep thinking about it, and I dreamt about it, and I was like, I need to take a break, because this is too much for just one little heart to handle. You know what I mean? I'm not strong enough for this. I'm a Cancer. I'm weak. You know what I mean? I'm emotional. But then I couldn't. I physically couldn't. I got up, and the first thing I did was grab book 5. So Cursed Fates, here we go. And if you bring me any more pain, I'll be forced to sue. Bessies, it's literally storming outside. I have my cozy blanket and my Kindle, and I put this on the screen, and I'm ready to binge. I'm ready. Seth trying to save him, and then Darius coming in, and Darcy going like, don't stop, and he says, not for the world. I can't cry again. Like, I went to bed crying. I can't wake up crying. Thank God. Thank all that is holy. Because I was literally this close to stop reading and never reading again. This close, if what had happened had actually happened. If he had died, I literally would never read again. Like, I'm sorry, I would drop the series. Thank goodness he did not die. Things are okay. Well, things are not okay, because Tori has apparently damned her and Darius. I didn't know, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't know that this bond thing was so special. Like, I didn't know that you have one divine moment, and if you say no to it, you're basically star-crossed, and now they can never have love. Either of them can never have love with each other or with anyone else. They're just doomed to think about each other and want each other for their whole lives, but never have that happiness. She just doomed them. I hate Tori. I hate Tori. If anyone's wondering, I hate Tori. I hate Tori so much. How many times can I say it? I hate Tori, because what the fuck? She just called Caleb, his best friend, and he doesn't know about the bond, and you just called him. I'm unwell. It was Darius. Of course it was. Who the fuck else would it be? No, like, I love the heirs so much. How did I get here? How did I start loving them? How did this happen? How did this happen? She said fucking no, Lance. This man is crying to Orion because she said no, and she damned them. And Caleb's like, I'm gonna try to fix it. And Lance is like, I'm gonna try to fix it. Fix how? How are you gonna fix it? I'm so mad. I love when a woman makes him beg, makes him work for it, makes him grovel. But Tori, this man had groveled enough. Like, what do you mean? Oh. I'm distraught. I'm distraught. What you're telling me is no one in the history of the world has ever undone this. That's how deep it is. No one has ever undone what was just done. And you don't get to have a divine moment again. I hate Tori. Okay, I've calmed down a little bit, and I've started, like, logically thinking, and Tori had no reason to trust Darius, right? Like, this man literally tormented her, like, threw her in mud, destroyed her clothes, threw her in the pool and tried to drown her, embarrassed her in front of the whole school. Like, every single time he had a chance, he would say he cared, but then
he wouldn't show it in any actions at all. So my girly had no reason to trust him, okay? My girly had no reason to say yes to this bond. So I'm gonna go ahead and forgive her, okay? Because I support women's rights, and more importantly, I support women's wrongs. And I'm gonna have to stand behind her in this one, okay? Because I support women. Even when they're wrong, okay? And I need to put my money where my mouth is and support Tori. But just know that I'm very sad still. But at least Lance is alive. You know what I mean? At least everyone's alive. What more can I ask for at this point?
I want you guys to know that I'm reading, but I've lost all of my hopes and dreams and my will to live. So, the girl I once was, she's gone. Let's mourn her. She will never come back. But I'm reading. I'm like 100 pages in, but I physically have to stop, y'all. Like I have to just for a second. I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna just stop for a second. I'm in so much pain. But what's worse about this is that everyone knows, like all of the school knows, everyone knows they were destined to be together and that one of them said no and that the stars now are going to be against them forever. And Darius is so sad and Tori's so sad. But what makes it worse for me is like Darius understands why she did what she did. Like he's not even blaming her. He's like, it was my fault because I was so horrible to her that she couldn't ever think that I would love her that way. And let me just say, like, I know that we are all mad at Tori right now. I know. But we have to understand where Girlie's coming from. We have to. Like, when it's with men in books, we forgive them so easily. Like, I forgave Darius for all the shit he did to her. I have to forgive Tori for this because she's only protecting herself. Like, she reminds me a lot of Nesta where she's misunderstood and people are, like, hating on her because they just don't get that she's trying to protect herself and that at the end of the day, she's probably the most lover girl of them all. Like, she feels the most and she's trying to hide that, and that's just all I see when I'm reading this book. I just see someone so misunderstood and so hurt and someone who just doesn't believe anyone can love them, which is why she said no to this. And she's so scared because Darius obviously never gave her a reason to think that he could possibly love her, you know? And the fact that he sees that and that Orion sees that in Darcy and just makes me so sad. I'm just so sad for the whole situation and I don't even know if they're gonna get another chance. And now I'm just upset. It's taking everything in me to not search up spoilers. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I already searched up. I'm gonna tell you the truth because we're honest here, right? We don't lie to each other. I already searched up last night if these books had a happy ending at the end. I had to search up if book 9, like the last book, I had to search up if Darcy, Orion, Darius, and Tori got a happy ending. That's all I want to know. And it said yes. So I'm sorry. I had to do it. I literally did. I couldn't fathom going to bed without like, you don't understand. Like, this has taken over my well-being. Like, I'm not okay. And that sounds dramatic, but it's true. I haven't felt this way since Boys of Tommen and Akatar. So that just shows you how serious this is. I'm gonna take a break. I'm going to the gym. I'm gonna go get my Alani. Witch's Brew is out right now. So I'm gonna go get some Witch's Brew and I'm gonna drink it before the gym and I'm gonna exercise my pain away. I'm gonna tell you guys the truth, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you because we're the best of friends and I simply cannot bear that. First of all, I'm gonna drink an Alani. This is Witch's Brew, y'all. And I guess they only come out with it like during Halloween time. And I'm so obsessed with it and I don't know what I'm gonna do when it's gone. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna cry. Anyway, besides the point, I stopped ZODIAC Academy. I did. I stopped all weekend, okay? After I gathered myself after book 4 and I started book 5, I literally could, like, okay, this is gonna sound so dramatic. I could not go on with my life without thinking about these characters. Like, I was thinking about them when I was doing my nails. I was thinking about them when I was doing my hair. I was thinking about them when I was just sitting down. Like, I was just constantly thinking about them. And when I catch myself in these moods, I know that I'm becoming too obsessed and I have to dial it back just a little bit. I have a very obsessive personality, if you can't tell, by all of my book and Taylor Swift tattoos. Once I become obsessed with something, it becomes all of me. And sometimes it almost becomes too much for me to handle in a way. I don't know how to explain it to a normal person because I know people are probably like, Larry, you're fucking weird. But I just saw myself like too obsessed with this series and I had to take a pause. Like, I had to pause and I reread 2 of my favorite mafia romances. Like, I literally reread Twisted Emotions and Twisted Pride by Cora Riley. And I was like, okay, like, I feel prepared to go back into this universe now. And so today I'm just gonna go back. I got my Alani ready. I'm ready to read for the next like 2 hours until my mom gets home. And then we're gonna watch The Last Kingdom. Y'all, that's another thing. I've been watching The Last Kingdom and this is my first time watching, okay? I usually rewatch all my favorite shows. So I rewatch like Criminal Minds and One Tree Hill, Sons of Anarchy, Peaky Blinders. I just keep rewatching, right? But now I was like, okay, I wanna watch something new. So I started The Last Kingdom. That was last week.
And now I'm on the last season and I don't know what to do with myself. I love it so fucking much. Wow. No words. Anyway, so The Last Kingdom and Zodiac have been taking over my life, in case you're wondering. Also, acabei de fazer minha progressiva. Pros meus brasileiros, vocês vão saber. If you're not Brazilian, I just did progressiva, which is like they straighten your hair for you. It's like a keratin treatment, and then eventually, like in a couple days, I get to wash it, and then my hair will just kind of be like tamed, I guess, because my hair is usually really, really, really like poofy and curly and stuff. So I was just taming it. So right now it looks really, really straight. It's not gonna look this straight soon, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, those are my life updates. Gonna go drink my Alani and read Zodiac. Yeah. Book 5, here we go. I really hope that this doesn't continue to cause me pain. Stay tuned. I love Orion so much. Okay, he's talking to Diego and he's basically saying like, don't fuck us over. If you're saying you're gonna help us with the shadows, then don't fuck us over. So he says, if you try to fuck me over, kid, I'll break every bone in your body. And if you try to fuck over the Vegas, I'll rip out said broken bones one by one and put them in a blender and feed them to you through a straw. I know some nasty fucking spells that will make sure you stay alive through the entire thing. Mark my words. There's something about a man who threatens people for you. It just does it for me every damn time. You're telling me that Darius has, not only does he have tattoos all over his body, which I already love, he has the dragon and the phoenix in his back, which like he didn't know that obviously it was for Tori. You know, the stars wanted them to be together. They were destined to be together for all time. But he didn't know that. Like, it's just a tattoo there. But not only does he have that, but he also has a tattoo with an initial of each person he cares about. So he has one for Xavier, for Caleb, for Seth, for Max, and for Lance. And he has those 5 initials on him. Like, I love this man so fucking much. Yeah! Finally someone stopped fucking stupid ass Seth from tormenting Darcy and Orion, okay? I was so scared he was gonna tell someone. And finally, Darius snapped at him. He said somehow in the midst of all this shit, he found a girl to love. But you selfish motherfucker that you are, want to rip that away from him too? I love Lance's and Darius's like bond. I love it so much. And I'm just starting to love every person in this book. Like ever since rating book 4 5 stars, I haven't been the same. Like this is going to be another 5-star and I just started. You're telling me that Darius has been checking in on Tori every night because he knows she uses the shadows and he uses his power through the door to bring her back, but he doesn't let her know it's him because or else she would stop him. No, like, it's fine. I'm fine. Oh my God. So when they say that the stars don't let you be together, they don't just mean like they don't let you be together. They mean that even when they come like close to each other and they sort of almost touch, or if they're alone together or anything like that, there's like huge storms and things start falling from the sky and stop them from being near each other. So they can't even like have conversation. I'm gonna kill myself. Darius not knowing Diego's name just really fucking gets me. He goes, I asked that kid, Danny, David, something like that. And then Diego talks and he goes, Dennis said, as he looked at me. It was definitely a D something. And he just keeps changing his name. He has gone through Dennis. He has gone through David, Denzel, Darren. He has landed on everything but Diego. And you know what? I love that because I don't really know how I feel about Diego yet. I thought I really liked him in the beginning and now I'm just unsure. One thing about Orion is he's so upfront, okay? Like he goes to Darius and he says, before the stars like pushed you away, did you guys get a chance to talk? And Darius goes, about what? Orion goes, fuck Darius about everything. I'm just imagining him sitting there with a straight face like, what do you mean about what? About quite literally everything that just happened, you fucking moron. You know what I really like also? I love that Lance pushes Darius to fight. Like he's like, fight, like stop just allowing this to happen. Like at the end of the day, she said no and she said no for good reasons, okay? Now that I've stopped being mad at Tori, I understand why she said no. Like how do you just say yes? I'm gonna fall in love with this bully who was so fucking mean to me, gave me no reasons to like him at all and acts like he fucking hates me every 5 seconds, literally tried to kill me. Like she has every reason and she was a bad bitch for that. I stand by it. Anyway, I love how Lance is like pushing him and he's like, you can't just accept it. Like, you're not just gonna be like, yeah, she said no, the end. I guess we're just doomed. Like, no, you're gonna fight for it. And he's telling him like, show her that you are not the person she thinks you are. And then I'm gonna get a chance for you guys to redo things with the stars. And when you redo it, make sure that you're both gonna say yes. So I love this plan. I love this plan. I love Lance. Yes, the only one with a brain. God, he just came up behind her. He just came up behind her, y'all. And he just said, I didn't say a single one of those words. I'm swooning. I'm swooning. Literally, he came up behind her. They were this close to each other. And all of a sudden, I'm swooning. I'm clutching my pearls. I love how concerned they are with like each other being with someone. Like she's like, you're telling me that you're gonna walk down the aisle, like that you are going to marry this bitch and you moved up the wedding. And he's like, are you seeing Caleb again? And he tells her that he just wants her to be happy, so she should see Caleb again. I'm just letting you guys know right now, if she sees Caleb again. Ooh, I'm gonna have a problem with that. I'm gonna have a problem with that. I'm gonna have to stop. If they start seeing each other again and they start having sex and like these people start being with other people, if Darius starts being with someone else and Tori starts being with someone else, oh, just you listen to me. I'm gonna lose my mind. I really do like Gabriel. I'm excited to read like the prequel or the sequel or whatever eventually. I am gonna need a break after Zodiac. I'm probably not gonna go back into the universe, but afterwards I'm excited to read like Darkmoor Penitentiary and all the other ones because I like the characters. Come on, Dragon Boy, I taunted, and suddenly I realized that I actually missed his usual challenges and teasing comments. I wanted him to bite back at me, needed him to stand up to my shit and call me out on my crap. He gave her the bike. He gave her the bike. They literally had that bet for the bike in the last books. And he said he didn't lose. And now he gave her a black box with like a letter on it. And it says, in this one instance, I may have been full of shit. We both know you won. I hope you enjoy your prize. Lot J, top floor in the parking lot. And he gave her keys to the bike she wanted. The thing I love about Darcy and Lance is they are just so good at communicating. Like they just talk. Like he was about to leave and just go deal with something on his own. And she literally stopped him and she goes, speak, explain yourself. And he does. And he's like, you know what? You're going to insist on coming with me. So let's just go. Like, just come with me. I love this so much. And then you guys, Darius and Darcy had the best moment, okay? Like Darius was watching Lance and Darcy and he was like, they're so fucking cute. So he goes, you two are, well, fuck the law for saying you can't be together. And then Darcy hugs him and she says, fuck the stars too. Fuck every shining, gleaming one of them. I love them all so much. They're my family. I'm sorry. Did I just see the words order conversion therapist? Someone is trying to convert Xavier into not being a Pegasus, into being a dragon. Like, why excuse me? Order conversion therapist. Why? I fucking hate that. Why does that sound homophobic? No. Like how? What the fuck? Like, why does that sound like those fucking things that people, you know, those therapists and like they try to change who you are and they're like, you are not going to be gay anymore. This seems like that, but with Pegasus. With a Pegasus. What the fuck is wrong with you? I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate Lionel. Like, no, like I hate this. No, like nothing angers me more than hateful fucking people who won't let you be who you are. And for fucking no reason at all. Like, fuck you. Oh, I'm so upset. I'm so upset. You're telling me that Tori runs every morning now, okay? Because she can't sleep. So she gets up at 6 a.m. and starts running. And Darius noticed that. And now he waits outside for her and runs like far behind her enough so that the stars like don't get mad. But he runs with her. And then goes inside the orb and like gets her a coffee and then leaves. Like, no, like I'm gonna have to pause. Like, this is what I mean. I'll read more tonight, yo. I'll read more tonight. Right now I'm gonna go cry, probably. Yeah. Wait, guys, I just posted a reel on Instagram and like I posted a TikTok and you guys are all commenting how much you love my hair. That's so sweet. I literally never straighten my hair because I always thought that it looked so ugly. Like, I don't know. I always thought it looked so much better with like curls and stuff. But then I straightened it this time. Well, I got the progressiva like I told you. And so now it's gonna be like calm. Like once I wash it, like basically imagine like in 3 days I'm gonna wash it and then it's basically gonna look like this, like a little less like this, but like this without me having to do anything to it. So it'll be like calm down and nice. But maybe I'll keep straightening my hair because you guys all said it looks so nice and that just like filled me with joy. You just filled me with joy. I just wanted you guys to know that I'm filled with joy, but also I'm very annoyed and angry and sad because of this book, but you fill me with joy. Okay, I'm gonna just go do something else. I'm gonna read again tonight. I'll see ya. Nighttime Larissa reporting live. I can't talk that loud because people are sleeping. But I'm gonna continue reading. Also, you guys, let me just show you. So I did progressiva earlier today, as I told you, and that means that the blow dryer is like very close to your face. I didn't want to bother the person doing my hair, so I didn't say that it was like burning my forehead. But let me just show you my forehead right now. Wait, you can't even see anything. Do you see that? Look at that. Do you see that red patch? I'm burnt. I'm literally burnt. And it hurts so bad. And I put aloe vera on it. But, oh no. I hope it goes away. That's it. That's my update. Okay, I'm gonna go read now. Nighttime, Larry. Out.
Thank all that is good in the world that Caleb and Tori decided to just stay friends. And he was like, we're not meant to be together. We never were. Like, we did not need to do this at all. Thank goodness. At least one good thing has come from this book so far.
Oh my god, someone finally telling Tori everything she needs to hear. I've never been so fucking happy. Gabriel spoke the words straight from my mouth. I love this man.
Darius literally publicly saying, don't talk shit about my mate is everything I've ever wanted and more. It's giving Reese, and I'm obsessed. The bike Darius got for Tori, y'all, he literally gave it a custom paint job, and he put Gemini, like, diamonds on it for her, and he paid it all himself. And although he does have a trust fund, my guy is rich, this is still so special to me. Like, I'm gonna go to bed crying. Have I mentioned how much I love Geraldine and Max? Like, they don't show up enough. I love them so fucking much. I would read a whole book just about them. Another day, another time, I'm going to get physically and emotionally attacked by Zodiac Academy. The vibes are really slaying right now, though, I will say. Like, look at that. Mentally, I'm in fall already. Two things. Thing number one, I love that Tori gave Orion a friendship bracelet, and this man wears it every day religiously. Thing number two, I love that they just went in front of the whole school and said they're gonna claim their rightful throne, and the heirs are shaking in their boots, and I'm like, just know that I'm cheering, and I'm very excited. I also love that, like, even though it's competition, and they're both, like, on top of tables, like, arguing with each other and stuff, they both look like, all of them look like very prideful in the fact that they're competing, and they enjoy that. Like, they like that challenge, and I love to see it, honestly. I'm team both. Like, I would love for them to just rule together because I love them both dearly. Like, both teams. You know, like, if the heirs and the Vegas could rule together, that would be my perfect world. So you're telling me that now Lionel literally controls all the nymphs because Clara controls all the nymphs. As if this man wasn't powerful enough. As if this man wasn't horrible enough. Like, you're fucking kidding. Darius and Tori's moments, like when she literally makes like a flower crown on her head and she's like, trust me, like it looks good on me. And then he makes an ice crown on his head and he goes, it looks even better on me. Ah, their banter will get me every damn time, y'all. It will get me. Like, it can be the littlest of fucking things and it will get me. The cheer routine and the fact that Tori did it and then put Zodiac kicks ass on their butts and like did a whole ass amazing routine and won. I'm so fucking proud of her. I'm proud of Paper, and I regret nothing. Also, Darius, like, literally putting that bitch in her place and saying, Roxy said no to me, not the other way around. And I'm pretty sure I told you not to talk shit about her once already. I don't know where you get off claiming to have something going on with me. Anyway, I barely even dated you, and I certainly didn't take an interest in anything you had to say. I fucked you because I was bored, and I dumped you because I hadn't realized that getting into your pants would be even more boring. So keep your fucking mouth shut about me and Roxy. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem. And then literally Tori's like giggling and like behind him talking and they're talking about this. And she's so happy and all the heirs are like watching her be happy because this is so strange. Darius going to her door every night and like just pulling her back from the shadows but not showing himself. And this time like she felt his power and she goes to the door too and it says, I leaned forward until my forehead pressed against the wood, exhaling deeply as I dropped the walls surrounding my own power. And they literally like let each other in through the door but they can't open the door because they can't be together. Oh, I'm in pain. I just don't want you to get hurt. I won't. Okay, call me if you need anything. Have I mentioned I'm in pain? Oh my fucking god. First of all, I love Darcy. She literally just told Darius, like, Tori loves those little chocolate wafers in the dessert section at lunchtime. They don't have them at breakfast. Like, she loves to have them with her coffee. And now he's bringing her every single day those dessert wafers she likes and the coffee. That is the cutest fucking thing I've ever heard. Second of all, she just exposed Xavier's power and put it everywhere. So now Lionel has no choice but to let him be himself. And she broke the walls between his mom's dark coercion plus Xavier's, plus she just did it to Darius too. And I'm so obsessed. Like, he's so impressed that she did this. He's like, I trust you so much. And the other heirs were like, oh my god. And then he goes, thank you, Roxy. This means more than words can convey. Like, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I love them so fucking much. I don't think I've ever loved two people so much in my life. And they're not real. I feel pathetic.
Y'all, I could not imagine having breakfast anymore without Zodiac Academy. Like, I'm having breakfast with my family. I'm having family time, okay? I cannot have breakfast without Tori and Darius anymore. Anyway, with that being said, I love that they're calling the mission Defy the Stars. Like, that's the mission that they are all doing, like all the heirs plus Orion plus Darcy plus Geraldine, like just getting them together. Defy the stars. Like, I want a sweatshirt that says Defy the Stars. I fucking love that. You're telling me that Caleb got Seth the moon for his birthday. He always wanted to go to the moon, and there's like this apparently competition that if you buy certain tickets, you can get chosen to go to the moon. It's kind of like the lottery, but to go to the moon instead. Anyway. And he always wanted to go since his 16th birthday. And Caleb has literally been buying over 300,000 lottery tickets every year since his 16th birthday to be able to get one for him. And he says, the moon's your favorite thing in the world, man, and I never know what to buy you. I feel like I'm gonna suffer with these two. Am I gonna suffer with these two? Oh my goodness me, I already have enough sufferers to couple from. Yeah, I already have enough couples to suffer from. I already have Darcy and Orion, they're doing good right now, but still, I already suffered from Tori and Darius since the very first book, and I'm still suffering. So now you're telling me you're gonna add Seth and Caleb to that suffering to make me suffer more. Why? Do you hate me? Have I mentioned I love Geraldine and Max? Like, the fact that he calls her Gary or Jerry, it might be Jerry. I feel like it's Jerry. The fact that he calls her Jerry and she literally has a hat on and he goes up to her at the party, takes a hat out of her head, flips it into his own, and then flips her around to dance with him. And for some reason, that did it for me. My standards are low. You scrub up pretty nicely too, Dragon Boy. I love them so much. I love them so much! Oh my god. And Caleb has a plan, and I'm really wondering what the fuck this plan is because he's like really excited about it, and he's taking Tori, only Darius can call her that, down into like a cave for his plan. And I really just don't know what's happening. So stay tuned. Okay, hold on. Okay. I need to gather my thoughts. Caleb's plan was very fun. Caleb's plan, I read it 3 different times. That's just how fun it was, okay? It involves all 3 of them because the stars won't be able to know that Tori and Darius are together if he's in there, and then he blocked their magic and went down into the earth, and then very, very much threesome things happened. But Caleb didn't like do anything with Tori besides kiss her and watch, and it was really great. And it's the way like Tori didn't want to do anything with Caleb. She's like, I can't stop thinking about Darius like every 5 seconds. I'm so sorry. And he was like, okay, well, this is gonna work. He blindfolds her. And then another person steps in and she's like, what's going on? And then Darius whispers in her ear, come on, Roxy, show us what you're made of. Like, I think I need to read it again. At breakfast time, they're hitting with me with this. No decorum whatsoever. It's getting really hot in here. I'm unwell. Let me go read this again. I'll be back. I'm as afraid of this feeling as I am of you. You guys, this may be my favorite book of all time. Like, the pining, the wanting, the angst, the fact that they all have a plan to bring them back together. Everything is hitting so right. I don't know how this book can get any better. Like, I'm physically unwell, and I did read that scene with Caleb and Darius several times. But you mind your business, okay? This is a safe place.
The stars might have decided that you can never be mine, but I am yours, no matter what. I don't care where we end up or who we're with. I'll always be yours, and I'm going to fix the damage I did to us, even if the stars don't care. I'm going to prove to you that I could have been worthy of you if I just listened to my heart sooner. And then she says it won't change anything, and he says, if it changes the way you look at me, that's enough. He asked her to cheer for him during the game, and he gave her his little lanyard that says his position on it, and she put it around her neck. Oh, so cute. Meanwhile, Darius, no, that's not right, Darcy and Orion, Orion put Darcy's lanyard around him, but obviously no one can see it because they're not allowed to be together. So he tied it somewhere no one can see. And she says, where did you tie it? And he says, you can find out exactly where it's tied after the game, but only if you do well. He put the lanyard around his dick. Y'all, I just literally read so fucking much. I physically couldn't stop myself, but I highlighted things for you. Don't worry, okay? First thing,
I love that Tori is trying to bring out like the bad in Darius to see like, you know, if she can trust him, and she wants him to be himself. She doesn't want him to tiptoe around her, which I love that. And he goes, why was she so fucking insistent on drawing out the rage in me, the worst parts of me, no matter how hard I tried to shield her from them? And she just accepts him for who he is, and I really, really love that. I can't wait for them to, like, see that in each other, you know? Another thing, Tori just fucking beat the shit out of Mildred, and I love that Darcy will cheer for her no matter what. Like, Darcy literally was like, yeah, Tori, show them how to fight where we come from. And I ate that up. I also ate up when Tori and Darius were like sitting with each other and the stars started shaking and all of that stuff and they like weren't moving. I ate that up. I ate that up. Also, did she ever go to look at that fucking bike? Because so far I haven't gotten a single glimpse that she went to go look at it. Oh, and he also gave her the necklace that she stole from him, from the treasure. And he says, dragons didn't give treasures away, ever. It was inherited through family or we bought even more of it, but we never gifted it to anyone. But he gifted it to her. I love them so much, it's actually hurting my veins. It's hurting my bones. Anyway, at the party, when Geraldine was leaving with Max, I love that. He picked her up and they were kissing and he bumped into every single table getting out of there. And I just love them. I love their chaos. I love their banter. I love the way she talks to them, that he understands what she means. Like when she was like, she said something about her bonkers, her Belinda bonkers or something. And he was like, yeah, whatever, you're Betty Brockers. Like, like they just get each other and I really love them. Also, I love that Darius said, Roxy Vega might never be mine, but sometimes I found I didn't mind pining for her as much as I should have. Have I mentioned that it hurts my bones? The thing I discovered is that Seth is officially into Caleb because he said, yep, it's official. I'm into my straight best friend. Thanks for the head fuck stars. So if Seth suffers this, I'm going to be so mad. There's no way Caleb doesn't feel anything towards him, but so far it hasn't shown anything. Like besides his birthday gift and besides the fact that they kissed one time when they were drunk, it didn't really show me anything else. And I need Caleb to fall for Seth because he deserves it. Okay, he's just a wolf who needs some love. Okay, and I'm just so sad about their story already. I'm unwell about all of this. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I'm not okay. I'm gonna stop reading for right now because I have a headache. That's how deeply this book hurts me. I have a headache. That's how much it physically pained me to continue reading this. Yeah, but I will say I am, let's see how far I am into it. Hold on everyone. Hold on guys. Just hold on. Okay, I'm on chapter 28. I'm on page 505. Okay, so I have 57% left. No, I read 57%. There you go. Oh my God, I read 500 pages and I still have 500 pages left. That's fucking hilarious. Anyway, I'm loving this book so much. You guys, if this book is not a 5-star, it's because like it went downhill after 50%. Because I just do not see how it could possibly not be one of my favorite books I've ever read. Professor Lance Orion, you are hereby detained by the court of Soloria for fraternizing with a student who's none other than Princess of Soloria. What? How did this happen? How did this happen? What? So you're telling me that now Orion gets a court date, and I want to bet how much that this man is going to take the fall for everything that happened. He's going to say he like coerced Darcy into it or something. He's not going to let her take the fall for it at all, and he's going to go to prison. And then I don't know how we're going to get out of this. I don't know how they're going to get out of this, because if he goes to prison for like many years, I'm going to be very mad. Like I'm not going to be happy. Even if he gets out in like 30 years, I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed. You don't understand. You don't understand. I'll rate this book 1 star, but let me just say that there is a little silver lining because Darcy finally yelled at Tori and she was like, I never got the chance to even be with Orion and I would have loved that chance, and you and Darius have that chance, and yet you're both idiots and don't just talk. So finally, Tori found Darius and they talked about everything, and she was so honest with him and he was so honest with her, and he said he loved her and they kissed and it was beautiful. But now I'm panicking. Now I'm panicking about Darcy and Orion. I can never have anything good. Nothing good can ever come of this. Why does this keep happening? Like when one couple is happy, the other one's bad. Then when one couple is bad, the other one's happy. This cannot be. This cannot be. I don't want to talk to anyone. I want to die, cry, and throw up because I have a feeling Orion's going to prison. It hasn't happened yet, but I have a feeling. Okay, like I just know it. And I think he's going to Darkmoor Penitentiary, which is like prison. Like it's not just a casual, fun jail. Like it's prison, apparently. He does not deserve to be in prison. I'm so mad. But at least Darius finally decided he's going to fight for Tori. He finally decided he's going to defy the stars. He's going to try to literally do everything they can so they can be together. I don't know what could happen for them to be together because I don't think the stars answer
to your concerns, but I'm just gonna sit here and hope for the best, okay? If the series does not have a happy ending, you guys, you will never hear from me again. 25 years. 25 years. And obviously he did that to protect her. And he said it was all him. And she feels betrayed, and Darius is so sad. Does that mean I'm not gonna see Orion for several books because I'll literally kill myself? Or does that mean I'm gonna see him in prison? I sort of love the idea of that because he's probably gonna be a baddie in there. Silver lining. Are you kidding me? The only stable couple in this book. And this is what you do, this is how you treat them. I'm so upset. I'm gonna read some more before I fall asleep, but I refuse to film. I'm done. I don't want to talk. I don't want to say any words. I'll talk to you tomorrow. What the fuck? So sad. I turned the lights off and I tried to go to sleep, and all I could think about was Orion in prison. And I get sad all over again. This is just not fair. This is just so upsetting that I have to keep going through this pain. Like, when will I get to be happy? Happiness is so fleeting. I want to die, cry, and throw up. I'm gonna get a headache. Oh my god. You guys. You guys. Oh my god. Good morning. I'm reading, but at what cost? I feel defeated. I feel dead inside, but I'm reading. The only thing keeping me upright right now is the fact that Darius and Tori are having the best moments in this fucking book. Like, Caleb just hurt her, like, let her fall and break her spine. No big deal when you're a fae, because they can heal it, don't worry. And Darius was furious and, like, attacked him and helped Roxy and held her. Oh, and she found out that the necklace is worth so much that he gave her, and he's like, no, it's yours. That's the only thing keeping me alive right now. But my brain and my heart are with Orion in prison. The fact that they went to the mortal realm and beat up Tori's ex-boyfriend is everything to me. But also I love that they saw how they grew up and finally understood why they are the way they are and why they're so scared and why they were so mad at the stuff they did to them in the academy. And it's because they didn't grow up like them. They grew up struggling and they had to fight to get what they wanted. And oh, they're so strong. I love the Vega so much. It makes no sense to me when people don't like the Vega twins. Like, it makes zero fucking sense to me because you would love a guy if he was this way, but you just hate it because they're women. So, oh my god, my contact's coming out. All's well. Anyway, I love that they saw that. And now I'm back in Darcy's POV and I'm sad all over again because I know she's going to talk about Orion and I had forgotten about it for approximately 5 seconds. I'm back to wanting to die. Orion's still in prison. Darcy's in pain. She's trying to tell everybody that she wasn't Dark Horse, but obviously no one believes her besides her friends. But I think that now they're going to try to appeal it by telling everyone that Phoenixes cannot be Dark Horse. That would probably turn really bad because I feel like then Lionel's going to be like, fuck, none of the shit I've been doing has been working. But I don't care as long as Lance gets out of prison. In so much pain. But I love that Darius is there for her, and I love all the found family that's happening. I also love Seth and Caleb. Like, they are so good together. I haven't even seen that much yet, but I'm just so excited. But overall, I'm just in pain. That's pretty much my state of being. Pain. Been laying in bed reading, y'all, and let me just tell you, chapter 39 was phenomenal because literally the heirs plus the Vega girls went and embarrassed the shit out of Kylie Major, especially Seth and Darcy, and I love that. And they basically banned her like from the school. Like, she's there, but nobody recognizes her. Like, nobody acknowledges her. Okay, that's very Blair Waldorf for them, and I lived for it. Also, y'all, they just discovered Gabriel is their brother from their mom's side, and that Lionel was the one who had their parents killed. Things are getting juicy. Like, I knew that was the case, but I didn't know fully. You know, like, I knew, but I didn't know. You know? The way Seth is, like, keeping her company at night. Like, he's literally sleeping in Darcy's bed. Like, he crawls in and sleeps with her so she's not alone. That's so cute. I used to hate Seth. How did I get here? Orion. Orion, what are you doing? Orion, what are you doing? Literally, Darcy and hold on. I can't see. Darcy and Darius went to go visit this man, and this man literally tells Darcy to leave him alone. He's like, leave, don't come back. It's over. Move on with your life. I know he's trying to do his best for her, but I just want to tell you that I hate this. I hate the trope when the guy's just trying to do what's best for the girl without asking her or involving her in the decision at all. Like, he's just like, this is what's best for you. And I know it. Like, are you my father? You don't know what's best for me. I know what's best for me. You piece of shit. So Orion's pissing me off. Pissing me off, and he's not letting anyone help him, and there hasn't been enough Orion in this book, and that therefore I'm just annoyed. The Tori and Darius scenes are the only reason I'm thriving right now, okay? He literally said nobody fucks with my girl and gets away with it, and put spiders on that teacher that was fucking with Tori. And then he said, like, she shows up to run with him, and she's not wearing makeup, she's just like, her hair's not done, her clothes is mixed matched, and he says, you look all sleepy and innocent, I can almost imagine you just woke up in my bed. And then she goes, if I'd spend the night in your bed, there wouldn't have been anything innocent about it. And he said, as much as I ache for the feeling of your body against mine, and I really fucking do, I think if I was allowed a single cheat against this curse that keeps us apart, I just want to be able to hold you in my arms. Tori has confessed her feelings. She finally said, fuck fate. No one gets to pick my future for me. I choose what I want, and I want you. And then Darius said, like, forever? Let's do this forever? And she said, forever. And so they're finally gonna fight this and be together. And I am thriving. I am thriving. Orion's still in prison. Don't remind me. But half of me is thriving. This is Tori and Darius' song, you guys. Want to listen? Orion's been in prison for 3 months. Orion's been in prison for 3 months. Orion has been in prison for 3 months. I am so beyond obsessed with Tori and Darius. You guys have no fucking idea. She finally went to go see the bike, and obviously everybody had to be there to chaperone, but all the family, you know, my family, I wasn't there, but my family was there, and I was a witness, so therefore I was also involved. Anyway, they were all there watching her open the bike, and she goes, holy shit, Darius, how much did this cost you? And he said, I'd buy you 50 of them if I knew they'd all make you smile like that. And that's when he's like, you set me free, and they just literally decide they're gonna fight for each other. Because she got him a tattoo that basically doesn't let anyone dark horse him, so Lionel was never going to be able to get his fucking clutches on Darius again. I am thriving. Have I mentioned I'm thriving? I'm going to read some more before bed, but then I'm going to go to sleep because you know what? Like, I'm having a great time and I'm thriving and I'm happy, and I want to end this on a happy note because if I go to sleep crying again, I'm going to have a headache. I've had a headache every day since I read ZODIAC, since I started ZODIAC Academy. Every day in the morning I wake up with a headache because I cried the whole night before. We can't have this, you know what I mean? Like, I'm stuffy, I'm swollen, my eyes are swollen. We cannot have this. I'm gonna sleep before it gets bad, and tomorrow I'm gonna finish because there's only 1 hour left of this book, and I'm so fucking excited. I hope Orion gets out of prison. Here's the things I hope for. I hope Tori and Darius finally get to be together and they cancel out this star-crossed. I hope Orion gets out of prison and he gets to be with Darcy. I hope Seth and Caleb finally get together. I hope Geraldine and Max are all good. Those are all my hopes and dreams. I care for no one else.
Things are not looking good. Things are not looking good. I just woke up and of course picked up my Kindle immediately. And let me just tell you, things are not looking good, okay? Tori was literally tricked into thinking that Darcy was kidnapped. And so was I. I was tricked into that too. But then she arrived there and it was Lionel actually just trying to get Tori. And now she's in Lionel's grasp and we have no idea what's happening. And Darcy's going after her and all of the heirs are coming too. I love it when they're on the same side. But what the fuck's happening? When Tori screams and Darius goes running into the house. That reminds me, okay, you guys, it's a very niche thing. If you guys know the scene I'm talking about, please let me know you know it, okay? When in Vampire Diaries, pre-Damon and Elena, because I will say Damon and Elena, their buildup was much better than them actually being together. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, Elena goes into the cave where Catherine is stuck in and no vampires can get out, okay? And Stefan knows this because Bonnie sealed it. And he hears her scream and he runs in and then he can't get out. And then he can't get out and he looks at her so sad. And Elena's like, Stefan, like you can't get out. And he goes, I heard you scream. That's what the scene is giving me right now. Why is a nymph bowing down to Darcy? Is Darcy gonna take control of the nymphs? Oh my god, the nymph was Diego. Oh my god, the nymph is Diego and Diego's dead. Diego's dead. What the fuck? No, I repeat. What the fuck just happened? The heirs just made a soul bond with Darcy that they're not gonna give up on Tori. And Darcy goes, you don't give up on her, ever.
And Darius is like, never. But they had to leave. Oh my God, what just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Did I finish the book or did the book finish me? What just happened?
So I finished. You're currently standing on a coffee maker. Let me just show you how you look right now, okay? This is you. You're right on top of there. And for what? I don't really know. I have nowhere else to put you, okay? And I must scream from the rooftops because I'm just this is all I want to do. Hello? Where did I go? Oh my goodness, I've disappeared. Oh no, I've disappeared. Oh, I can never have nice things. Let me put you here. I'll sit on the floor. What the fuck? I just finished, y'all. I just finished. So you're telling me, no, you're telling me that now that Darius and Tori finally decided, hey, we actually do want to be together. We actually love each other forever and ever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how, because we have each other. You know the Mickey ride where if you've never been to Disney, then you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Moving on. Anyway, listen to this, okay? Orion's in jail. He has no idea what the fuck's happening. Everyone attacked, okay? At least Darcy has the heirs. It makes me really happy that she's like building a bond with them. I'm very excited for that. But Tori got taken. And not only that, but she's bonded to Lionel Acrux. Bonded, guardian bond, as in she's gonna have to protect him with her life. She has no choice. That's just what she's gonna do. And here's the thing, Clara like got emotional feelings for Lionel. If Tori gets those, I'm literally gonna kill myself. What the fuck? How did this happen? I looked away for 1 second. I put my guard down for 1 second, and this is what you guys do to me? I can't physically explain just how I am. Well, I'm rating this book 5 stars, y'all. What the fuck else can I do? This book was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. It was amazing. I'm rating it 5 stars. And let me just tell you my plan for right now, okay? I read book 5 and 6, and I physically am unwell. Like, I'm feeling like I've never felt before. Like, this is giving me Boys of Tommen feelings. I know. You haven't heard that from me in a while because Boys of Tommen is my #1 series and nothing has ever come close to it. Like, ACOTAR came a little bit close. Addicted Calloway's up there. Magnolia Parks is not that close, but it's one of my favorites anyway. God of Fury, but this is like a different level. It's like up there with Boys of Tommen for me, and this has never happened before. I'm treading on new territory. I don't really know how to feel. I don't really know how to act. And I just need a break. Here's what I'm gonna do. There's 2 novellas, and I consulted some people that have read ZODIAC before. And the novellas are just short, like little 90-page things, and they're just extra content. And apparently it's perfect for you to read it after book 5. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read both novellas, the Academy of Bully one first, and then I'll do the big ASS party. And then I'm gonna take a little break. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna take like a week break where I just read spicy, fun cowboy romances, small towns, whatever. And then I'll go back to it because I physically cannot imagine picking up this series right now. Like, all I can do is just read those little short stories and call it a day because I'm dying. Like, I'm barely surviving. I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Cause I got time while she got freedom. Guys, oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me.
Time to read this little novella because I need my soul back.
My spirit has been broken, so I'm just reading a novella to hopefully get my spirits back up, you guys. Stay tuned. I don't even know. It is cool because right now I'm seeing like how Caleb, Seth, Max, and Darius got their awakening, and I'm seeing their powers come in and like what house they're going to be a part of. And obviously I already know all of that, but it's nice getting some background on it. That's it. Look at this, y'all. Congratulations, Max and Darius. You both hold power of water. Congratulations, Seth and Max. You both have harnessed the gift of air. Congratulations, Caleb and Seth. You both hold the power of earth. They literally each have 2 elements, and now it's showing what house they're going to be in. Oh, this is so fun. I love getting the background. It's almost like I haven't been suffering this whole time. I'm feeling a little better. Orion's POV. No. That reminds me how much I miss you. Wait, y'all, I'm loving to see the beginning of Lance and Darius being like besties. This is before their guardian bond, and I'm loving this. They're trying to learn what Lionel's up to. And then Darius goes, have you ever ridden a dragon? Darius, I have not ridden a dragon, but if you're offering, I'm riding.
I love this. I love their friendship. I miss them so much. Oh, seeing this just makes me miss them more. I wonder when the Guardian Bond's gonna come. I guess it's gonna show us. That's great. How exciting. What an exciting time to be alive. Except I still want to die. Oh, he made the Guardian Bond. Ah, that's so cute. It's really upsetting because Lance had all these plans for his life and then everything just had to stop so that he could protect Darius. But I love their dynamic so much that I don't even care. But honestly, it just reminds me of what happened to Tori in book 5. I don't really know if these novellas were a good idea. He's like, do you really think I can stop my father? And he goes, yes, I'll help you. And nothing will ever stand in our way. Seeing their beginning. Chef's kiss. Okay, y'all, literally all done. I'm not rating this because it's a novella. That was fun. It was fun seeing background of like how everything started and seeing Darius and Lance get their bond and seeing the boys get their houses and the awakening and all that stuff. I think reading it after book 5 honestly does kind of make sense because then you don't get anything spoiled. It's just extra content though. Like you don't need to read it. You know what I mean? Like if you don't want to, you do not need to read the novella at all. Like it didn't give me anything extra, but it was fun to just see the characters again since you love them so much, you know, so I don't regret it. But I'm not rating it because it's just a novella. It was literally 80 pages, I think. 80 pages or less. I don't even know. I've been reading for an hour and a half, so it can't be more than 90 pages. Nice! Say it with me now. Yay! This book is literally called A Big ASS Party, and I didn't realize it was gonna be a party for I'm half asleep. A party for their birthdays. It's a party for the twins' birthdays, so we get to see them turning 19, I want to say. Yeah, 19, because Seth and Max just turned 20, and they're a year ahead. Yeah, so 19, and it's Geraldine, like, throwing a party, and I have her POV right now, and that makes me so happy, because I will say, she's a peculiar gal, okay? But gotta love her. Gotta love her. And y'all, Darius is organizing the whole party. He already has decorations and everything, like Darcy needs cheering up after everything happened to Orion. And he wants to throw the party for Tori. And I love seeing Max and Gary's POV. Jerry's, Geraldine, Jerry's. I love their POVs. I'm literally in the bathroom going to take my makeup off, but I brought my Kindle. Okay, you must bring your Kindle everywhere. Argue with a wall. Anyway, they literally, Caleb says, do I want to know what sex with her is like about Geraldine? And Max says, sex with her is a constant series of asking yourself, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck did she just say? What the fuck did she just call me? Why the fuck did that feel so goddamn good? And that's the most you'll ever find out about it, because she's mine. I love them, and you know what? They're the only couple that's just fun. Like there's no pain and there's no drama, just fun and back and forth and spice, and that's it. Which is why I'm enjoying this so much. No one fucks with my girl on her birthday. Darius Acrux, the only man ever. Darius just told the heirs what happened when Tori caught him in the throne in last book. He said that he was sitting in the throne and the heirs go, you're lucky she didn't find you there. And he says, actually, I'm lucky she did find me there, smirking. Love Geraldine. I love Geraldine. I love that she made the girlies wear this like ridiculous princess dress. And I love that they arrived there and look ridiculous. But they were just so excited to see everyone and to be there. Geraldine is the best. Like, I fucking love her. If she was like super sarcastic and like dark, she would be Lauren. Like, she's literally my best friend Lauren, okay? Like, the loyalty and the fact that she's a ride or die and will be there always and like is so there for the girlies, you know what I mean? But besides all the weird like fish puns and the fact that she's like way too excited about everything, Lauren's a much toned down version of that. Like Tori mixed with Geraldine. I miss Lauren. Y'all, Tori said, I'm a hateful bitch who believed no one could ever love me for so long that I ended up making it true. I love her so bad, okay? She's misunderstood. You guys that hate her, you misunderstand her. This is just like Nesta all over again. In case everyone's wondering, did Darius learn Diego's name? No. My guy has died, and he still does not know his name. Granted, he's not dead in this book yet. He's dead in the other book, so in my mind, he's already dead. Darius does not care. He's still calling him Dean. Dragon boy, maybe I'll even let you dance with me.
I know I said I was gonna stop the silent screaming. I can't. I can't. Zodiac Academy does not allow me. Tori and Darius do not allow me. The only thing I'm missing is Orion. You are absolutely kidding me that Darius got both Tori and Darcy a present. He got them bracelets, and on Darcy's it has their initials, and then it has a Gemini symbol. And then for Roxy, the difference is that she has a dragon charm carved entirely out of rose quartz right beside the letter R. Darius was telling her that he belonged to her and that he wanted her to belong to him in return, even if the stars wouldn't allow that in a physical sense. I didn't even care if we were trying to defy the stars themselves with this plan, because for the first time in my life, I found myself not wanting to bend to the will of the heavens or the hand of fate. I wanted to rewrite the stars for my brother. Siri, play Rewrite the Stars by whoever it is in The Greatest Showman. Oh, Zac Efron and Zendaya. Yeah. But then also they did one of those covers with James Arthur and then someone else. That's really good too. Rewrite the Stars is officially Tori and Darius' song. Are You the Wall? I would like to update you guys and let you know that there is in fact pain in Geraldine and Max's book, y'all, because, well, not their book, their little novella, because, well, their story. There's pain in their story, okay? Because Geraldine's supposed to be marrying Justin at the end of the year. Well, at the end of when she graduates. When she graduates, she's supposed to be marrying Justin. So I guess Max and her are not meant to be. And if they don't end up together, ooh, you guys, ooh, if all these couples don't get a happy ending, every single one of them, I don't think you understand. I think you understand. I'm going to throw a fucking fit. And then I'm never going to read these authors again. They'll be dead to me. Dead to me, I say. Oh my gosh. Disaster. Okay. Y'all. 2 years of you and me to fucking fight and fall in love and be all the things we won't be able to be once you walk down the aisle. Give me that time to try and convince you that the life isn't what you really want. We don't ever have to talk politics. We don't have to tell anyone if you don't want to. Just let it be you and me, at least for a little. And my girlie says yes. And I guess that's like the start of Max and Geraldine. I love that it gave us some background. I officially finished the novella. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. Okay, y'all, hear me out. I officially finished the big ASS party. I will say this is just a like short little novella, 90 pages, and it does just have like, you know, background on the characters and give you some more on them and like more of a story, but that's it. You do not need to read it. You know what I mean? Like if you don't want to. But it was fun, and it was a nice little break from the craziness that is Zodiac Academy. And now I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a little break, y'all. I have to, for my sanity and for my well-being. So I'm not gonna rate it. You know, novellas, I don't rate them. But I am gonna take a break, and I think I'm gonna read like a couple of like just fun cowboy, I love how I'm taking my contacts out. Just fun cowboy yeehaw romances and like hockey romances and just a bunch of whatever romances, you know, because I need some drama-free shenanigans. I need some short books with happy ever afters immediately. That's what I need right now, okay? So I will be taking a week break, and then I'll be back to my Zodiac Academy family, because I simply cannot leave them behind. What a ride. What a ride this has been. I wonder what else we have to look forward to.